Right, I'm Jal. I am today's was a warden in Mothership, in which we'll be playing Cretaceous Moon, which is basically Jurassic Park if it was a planet. Well, a moon. A celestial body, we'll call it. Mothership's basically cassette futurism horror, very much Alien-esque, with some various liberties taken. It's quite different to the actual Alien board game, as far as I know, but there you go. Here we have with us one of the cast members, as it were.
Hello.
Here to tell you a bit about what's about to happen in all its traumatic glory.
And it was quite traumatic. Well, how much? Oh, how much can I reveal? We start on a horrific crash onto the Cretaceous Moon. Some family hijinks certainly ensue afterwards.
Straight away, pretty much.
Yeah, straight away.
There's already been a stabbing.
Oh God, yeah.
Rest in
And
peace, Cliff.
Cliff, was behind the scenes magic is one of the players who was meant to join us this evening, but actually couldn't make it. So we ended up just killing his character
killing him
right
off,
off
yeah.
the bat. Exactly. Well, we met some very notable side characters, spectacularly character voiced and accented.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Was that meant to be in the accent?
Well, vaguely.
We visit some interesting locations. We certainly we meet some very memorable life forms as well. Without spoiling too much, we leave on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Incredibly tense showdown between one side of the family and the other.
A bit of childish, I don't know, esoterica.
Oh God!
And then a visit from Bertha, who everyone will get to meet eventually. It's probably best described as being unpredictable.
Certainly.
Dinosaur is a pretty good adjective. I like that. And quite sinister in places. I found. One more thing to add. Cretaceous Moon was written by Wyatt Trull, and the layout was done by Joshua Kramer on their Kickstarter. Enjoy. Connor, introduce your character.
I am Todd the Burnier-Smart. I
bastard. You fucking cunt.
I'm just a little kid, you know. He loves his DS. He's got a baseball cap on, short, sort of curly brown hair, lovely brown eyes, and I'm a child. I am going to be completely useless.
Mattie?
Yep, I am Auntie Suzanne Zulu. She is a chain smoker and addicted to pills.
Sam?
I am Kamala de Burnier. I'm an ex-marine, and I have a taxidermy cat. I'm also the mother of Todd.
I thought you said you were a taxidermy cat, not you have one to begin with. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Wren?
I am Craig de Burnier-Smart. I'm a washed-up university student currently trying to wean myself off cigarettes.
Oh God, we're all addicts.
And, suffering incredibly from withdrawal symptoms and depression.
Yes. And as we just found out, that depression I assume is brought on by the fact you've just discovered you're adopted.
Yes, I also have just discovered that I'm adopted, despite the
Okay.
fact I'm a different race to my sibling.
Yeah,
It only just dawned on me.
despite being a biology student.
Exactly.
Maybe you always thought they were the adopted one, despite, sharing a race with their parents.
It's because like the mind, when it's in denial, can just like it can
look over a great many things.
Exactly. Denial is not just a river in Egypt. Wendy Williams.
So, the de Burnier-Smarts and their new auntie, who's
Auntie Zulu.
Auntie Zulu, yes, who has basically just started shagging the uncle.
Yeah.
You're all on the Nostromo, because I can't think of a better name for the ship. Heading through hyperspace.
This one's seen some real shit.
Yeah. It's a tour ship, piloted by the lovely Kamala. And you go all over the galaxy visiting famous locations and dropping off rich fat cats to go enjoy casinos and the nightlife, etc., etc. You're all on this cruise because Kamala's got quite a lot of pull being the captain, and you're on a healing journey after a massive fallout over the revelation about Craig. being a terribly dysfunctional family and having no time to parent, Kamala has also then hired Ms. Zulu to to look after Todd, whilst the rest of the family bonds over, I don't know, getting pissed up probably. It is on one such jump from we'll say a beautiful water world that there is a problem in engineering. One of the engine coils, we'll say, has overheated and caused a catastrophic explosion, which then thrusts you out of hyperspace, back into real space in a mysterious system you don't recognize. In the ensuing panic, you all run to the closest escape pod on the bridge and launch towards a moon, a nearby moon with an atmosphere that looks relatively habitable. You are now on your way down in a flaming escape pod. There were other people. You closed the door in front of them. Cliff with two Fs, was injured in the escape. Someone shivved him trying to get a place on the escape pod.
Me, I did.
Wow, betrayal.
You thought he was going to leave you behind. So he's now bleeding out in the middle as you sail ever downwards towards what appears to be a massive moon-wide jungle.
I don't think I'd take my eyes off my DS.
So you emerge from amongst the wreckage, deep in a sweltering jungle. You can hear flies in the air, probably some oversized mosquitoes buzzing around, and vague rustling in amongst the underbrush.
Greg is quite disappointed. He mumbles to himself, I honestly wish we died there.
Cliff is bleeding out on the floor in cries of pain. Would anyone like to try and save him?
Is there anyone more qualified than me?
I'm a mystic. Can I do some space mysticism over his body? Can I be possessed by the spirit of a cosmic being and heal him?
You can certainly try that.
I'd like to kneel down and start chanting to the cosmic gods over Cliff's body.
Cosmic gods. Okay. Is anyone applying any kind of practical aid whilst this is going on?
My area of expertise is botany, but I also do have zoology, so I could try.
I'm not gonna lie, unless you can look around in the vicinity and try and find a helpful plant with botany.
I also have zoology, so I could try and fumble my way.
Well, he is technically an animal, but not traditionally within that category. So you can just give me a flat intelligence to try and patch him up.
Okay.
You fumble around with the med kit, trying to stitch him together, whilst Todd chants above his head with his legs crossed. Just as you're severing an artery by accident,
Oh dear.
Todd's eyes roll back into his head, and you see Cliff start to vibrate slightly, as what might have been his soul escapes his mouth and flies off into the ether. You don't know what eldritch god you've just fed him to, Todd, but it probably isn't very nice.
That's fine. Okay, I just wanted to make sure mysticism was used at least once.
Yeah.
Feeding my uncle's soul to an eldritch god. That's a win for me.
Yeah, you did a mysticism, just
Not a useful one. Craig turns to Todd and goes, "Rad."
Over is 2-1.
So, crash site. You can see basically the massive groove you've made through the canopy of the jungle where you came in. There's still a few fires here and there where rocket fuel's been spilt. It does still have power, though dwindling. So if anyone would like to try and get a lay of the land using what little sensors it has left, you can certainly give that a go.
Is there a USB port to charge my DS?
Yes.
I would like
there's
to
a USB-C.
go and plug it in and sit there.
Okay.
Give it a bit of last charge.
Use the dwindling power supply just for your own
Yeah.
selfish
So
needs.
that's what Todd
I'm
wants,
gonna
yeah.
just look around because I have expert planetology skill, so and so can I just have a survey of the area?
Or just like survey like the surrounding terrain to try and get an idea of what kind of environment you're dealing with.
Exactly. Maybe if
Yeah.
if I recognize something specific, I can tell what planet we're on, maybe even specifically.
We'll see. Yeah. Okay, I will tell you then that it seems to be relatively Earth-like. From your approach, you can tell it's certainly a lot smaller than Earth, but the atmosphere seems comparable, if maybe a little oxygen-rich. You can probably like feel it a bit. You're a bit, not lightheaded, but there's something a bit strange about the air you're breathing. It's very hot. You're already sweating through your clothes.
My space punk rock band graphic tee is already drenched.
Yes, exactly that. Looking up, you can see a huge gas giant, which you appear to be orbiting. It's a deep jungle that you're in right now. The trees are very, very tall, and the underbrush is thick. There are no clear-cut paths where you are. However, through the trees, you can see, even taller than they are, what seems to be some kind of flashing light in the distance. It's quite humid, and it's kind of like become almost the point of being misty in amongst the trees. But you
I
can see like it's
actually
kind of like a
have-
red and green alternating light.
I actually have binoculars on me for bird spotting. But can I use those to have a look?
Yeah, definitely. If you like climb up on top of the escape pod, you can probably get a bit of height and get a good angle on it. Yeah. So looking through your binoculars, you can tell that maybe like a mile or two away is what looks like some kind of observation tower.
Oh.
It's got a satellite dish on top that is in some state of disrepair, we'll say. But there are a few lights on the top that are flashing.
I'll go down and I'll address Captain Kamala and I'll say, "Hey, I think there's like a tower or something over there in the distance. Like, I don't really know if it's going to be useful, but like there it is. So yeah, do with that what you will. Anyway, I'm gonna go and sit down. Bye." And I go and sit down against a tree.
We should definitely go towards that tower, even if it's just so little Todd can play online with his friends on the DS again.
Todd smiles.
You can play online on the DS.
Don't smile.
This is the far future. I think the DS probably
Oh,
has
yeah. Okay, yeah.
probably has online games.
Yeah, you can play online on the DS.
Yeah. Right. Would anyone like to do anything else amongst the crash site? Perhaps gather some supplies, etc., etc.
Is there any weapons on the floor?
Not on the floor, but in a compartment within all super crews, which is what the company's called, escape pods. There is a variety of supplies that you could certainly take for yourself. There's a couple of rucksacks to put things in, as well as a rather large trank gun.
I take the trank gun.
You can, yes, as captain, you can boss people around, so you can definitely take the trank gun.
Todd's got a bar of chocolate and a bag of Tangfastics. That's all Todd needs to survive.
Yeah, there are a couple of MREs in there, as well as.
Can I force the backpack onto Todd with with some of the MREs in there?
Yes.
Todd definitely groans as you
And
chuck his
you
backpack
don't
on
have a
the
choice.
back. No, well, I am a child, so.
Okay, let's see what else is in there. There's an emergency beacon, which is basically like a radio emitter flare gun.
Oh.
We'll say that comes with 3 shots. There is, we'll say, 2 first aid kits, enough torches for each of you. As I said, there's the trank gun.
Did Cliff have any money on him?
Money is almost exclusively digital in this age. However, he did have a really thick gold watch.
I'll take that.
Are you being
Just
sneaky about it, or are you
looting
just pilfering this man's possessions?
No, I'm just taking it.
Oh, we'll say there's a vibe shetty in there as well.
A
A
what?
It's a vibrating machete. It can be used as a melee weapon, but primarily you'll be using it to get through the jungle.
I'll take that and I'll like sort of sigh and harumph and then go towards like where the foliage sort of opens out towards the tower and start like half-heartedly swinging and hacking away. Just like, oh, come on, I guess.
Okay. Who's taking the flare gun?
I'll do it. Todd
Um,
wants something to play
Yeah,
with.
you've got the MREs already, so that's fine.
I like to think
Let's see,
it
what
was
else?
like a deal. I carry the backpack. I get to play with the fly gun on the way there.
Yeah.
I also have a
Uh,
backpack. It's got
hmm.
my biology textbooks.
Yeah,
in it.
everyone gets rucksacks just to carry shit in. It is as you're beginning to make your way, you hear a noise in the distance. A drone flies by.
Nest to Cretaceous Moon.
Lovely.
That's good.
Yeah, it's spherical. It seems to work on some kind of grav technology, and it's basically just cruised in from above the tree line, and is now hovering above you, sort of menacingly, I suppose. It plays you this little tune, and just kind of sits there, hovering, staring at you.
Oh my
What
god, what is that?
What is that your character voice?
Oh no!
I should say Auntie Suzanne smokes about 10 packs a day.
And she's from New York.
and she's from New York.
He's from New York.
Yeah,
Exactly.
New York, the entire planet.
New York, yes.
That's
The
great.
name of the new city really complicates the lyrics of the musical. New York,
Yeah.
New York.
Auntie Suzanne, tell me the story of the fly metal things again. While we walk, I just want to hear it.
I don't know what those things are, kid. I don't know.
Mattie, are you sure you're
Ask your
gonna
mother. Ask your mother.
Mother, tell me the story of the fly metal things.
Shut up, boy.
Oh, this is why I love Dad more.
Hey, Todd, here, have one of these.
Hey.
Cigarette.
Todd tries to take it with his sticky hands, gleefully. I don't think anyone's going to stop Todd from taking this cigarette out of this. He's going to take it.
I don't think anyone's going to react to
Light me up,
the
Susie.
vibrations going on, by the way, because
That's what Todd says. I want you to give me a light, Susie. Come on.
Oh my god, there's something in the distance.
But my cigarette, Sue. That's
I'm gonna grab the boy and take him behind like the nearest bush or tree.
Don't touch me again, Mother, please.
I can't take you that seriously. You're taking behind the tree to do what? Sorry.
I've heard the massive vibration.
Okay. Oh, at least someone's paying attention.
Oh, you're hiding. me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like 2
thought you were
minutes
gonna-
ago.
Discipline me or something.
That's what I thought as well when you said it. Okay, who's hiding?
Me.
And me
I will-
in my mother's arms.
I will
Okay.
also try to hide. Can I roll
I'm just-
ecology to try and like camouflage myself?
I
amongst the
just
foliage?
left my other son.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
No, your other son is fine. Like I'm chill. Also, you don't care about me.
You're a grown boy now. You've been weaned.
Okay. Yeah, Wren, give me one against ecology to try and camouflage yourself amongst the underbrush.
That's
Let's see, Sam.
50.
I want
Ooh, it was
a
just.
I want a body save to try and keep yourself and Todd behind the tree as he basically tries to pull away from you, I assume, because he's a little shit.
Can I do the same thing that fucking Craig's doing, just but with botany instead of ecology?
Okay, so
Which one
Sam's
is it?
failed to keep hold of Todd. Wren, is that a success?
That is indeed a success by
Okay.
9.
Okay, so you basically lacking enough time to prepare. You basically found like a stagnant looking pool and jumped into it, rolled around a bit,
Oh,
and
delightful!
and you're now
No,
crouched.
okay, no. Chow, any person who knows a even a little thing about ecology would know. You should never jump into stagnant water.
But, yeah,
Well, you're not-
you panicked. You panicked. You know, you're
You're
panicking.
panicking.
Yeah.
I guess.
You can hear a
There's-
beast.
There's big vibrations, man. What can I say?
And you're not like drowning yourself. You're just like getting a bit of mud on yourself.
Yeah.
Watch me as I get devoured
just-
by
better
space
camouflage.
piranhas.
It's just
Your
stagnant
pasty
water.
skin exposes you in this terrain. You must hide.
That is true. I'm wearing white foundation.
I'm assuming you're just like cowering behind a tree
I'm
that's
just
probably a bit
trying
too thin for you.
I'm just chain smoking, just trying to disguise myself just through smoke alone.
Oh, okay.
Just-
We'll see how that works then. Wren, you actually got a crit, so I'll let you freely describe how you're hiding yourself
I did.
amongst the underbrush.
Oh.
Yes, you got a 44, which if you roll the same number twice, so like a 4 and a 4.
Oh, yes, of
if it was
course, of course.
real
I
die.
remember. I remember you said it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so I'm not necessarily in the pool of stagnant water.
No, you can use the stagnant water to use mud to camouflage yourself if you wish, but it was a very good success. So
Okay, I'm gonna try and avoid jumping into stagnant water in the jungle. Also because it carries all manner of diseases, and
leeches.
and leeches. Oh God, the leeches in the jungle are mad. Well, I don't know about the space jungle. Anyway, I'm going to just try and find a piece of underbrush and like sort of roll up into a ball inside it, and like inside, inside the big sort of ferns with the very wide leaves and the long
Yes.
stems. I'm just gonna like angle the little stems so it's like a little shield in front of me with the big wide round leaves.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So I'm
So so Craig is becoming one with the jungle. Kamala is struggling in vain to keep quiet, because presumably keeps complaining because his DS is on low battery. And Suzanne is just chain smoking behind a tree, just kind of sat down, hoping for the best.
Yeah.
Todd, are you? How resistant are you to hiding?
Well, I want to go and get a light from Suzanne. So, I've not even noticed these vibrations. Todd has no survival instinct.
Okay, cool. Give me a strength. Yeah, give me a body save as well. Kamala failed to restrain you, so I'm going to say that you escaped. But
Yeah.
oh wow, 97. She then
Victory
trips you up and basically just shoves you into some undergrowth and sits on you to keep you quiet. Amidst your various attempts to hide, it gets closer. And amidst the branches parts a huge dinosaur. It's bipedal. It's got little arms. No, actually, it's got quite long arms. This one, big claws, and a big meaty mouth full of lots and lots of teeth. Can anyone make me a fear save, please?
86. Love that for me.
Kind of wet himself.
So it's initially interested in Cliff's body as it starts chewing away at his chest wound. You were quite violent with that knife, Susan.
I needed to make sure that he didn't get on the ship.
Yeah. I imagine you passed it off as like an accident on the run to the thing.
Yeah.
When it smells it smells the body over of a young child who spends too much time playing video games. And stalks over.
My 3DS comes on, and you hear cooking mama. It's at max volume.
Oh dear.
Just the Wii Sports intro.
It gives a low growl and basically pushes aside the tree that Kamala and Todd are hidden behind.
I'm gonna try and shoot it with my revolver.
Can I whilst that's happening, open my bag of Tanfast sticks and dump them out on the floor in hopes that the smell of sugary goodness will...
Okay, yeah, okay, you plant one in, where are you aiming for?
It'd be literally like straight up to. I imagine it's chin, because obviously it's
Chin,
towering
okay.
over me.
So you plant one basically in this dinosaur's throat. How much damage?
3d10.
3d10. Roll me 3d10. I'll see how pissed off it gets. I mean, how much damage you do to it.
Oh dear.
11. Okay. That's very good. It's not too bad actually. You get a good shot in the neck. It lets out a scream of pain. Just as it's about to sweep down and probably claw your head from your torso, you hear a roar of an engine, not of a dinosaur, as a woman wearing a shredded tank top, a boonie hat, and a massive trank rifle on the back of a motorbike rolls out of the jungle and plants a big trank dart up this Allosaurus's arse, and it collapses in a heap, basically landing around you and Todd. She slides to a cruising halt amidst all of you. G'day, fellas.
Here we go again.
Yes! Oh my god! You look at you, honey. You were so good there. You were amazing.
Ah, shucks. No problem. What are you guys doing here?
We've just crash landed.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
dear.
arise from my little foliage. Ugh, I guess we didn't die in the crash, so we're just trying to find our way out.
Who are you? And where are we?
Oh, me. Oh, yeah. I'm Dr. Eliza. Me. Yeah. I'm one of the scientists based here. This is Cretaceous Moon. Fully owned and incorporated by Crichton Corporation. Where we've been doing some biological research, as you can see. And she gestures at the now snoozing Allosaurus.
Is that a fucking dinosaur?
Oh yeah. We've been doing some experiments with lost genomes, trying to recreate lost species and whatnot.
Oh my
it's
god,
great.
this is just like that movie I saw, Jurassic Park 67. It's so cool. I love it.
I can't say I've ever seen that. Nah. Sorry.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Do you want to get out of here? It's pretty dangerous out in the jungle. What with all the dinosaurs.
Oh, well, I think with you to protect us, we'll be just peachy, darling.
I need to.
I've been out in the wilderness for a few weeks now.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get in this. What is it like a?
Oh, she's got a motorbike. There's not
motorbike.
space.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Right.
Well, Doctor, how about I ride with you and then these suckers can walk along?
Oh, I mean that's all right, darling. But there's a crashed jeep up ahead, on the way to the tower. We could if you got supplies from this ship, we could maybe try and get that working.
Well, yeah, but I would have ride with you.
It's
Well,
incredibly
hold on tight then, lad.
bisexual New Yorker.
All aboard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can get on if you like. She'll trundle down the hill towards the this jeep she knows about. It looks like at one point it's been hit by a very heavy object. The side's pretty crumpled, but it's got all its tires, and judging by the fuel gauge, at least a bit of fuel in it. So you can all pile onto that if you would like.
I'm
Yeah,
staying on the I'm staying on the motorbike with the hot doctor.
Cool.
Who else is
I'm
with us
gonna-
on
I'm
the
gonna
way? Are there any
keep
other
trying to try and
survivors?
drive.
Gonna try and drive. You can let Todd drive if you'd like.
Well, I just feel like he'd have the best controls. You know, he's played the driving games before.
You fuckers, you're in your little jeep. You're trundling towards the big tower.
I like how it's fine
yeah.
that Todd is driving this. You haven't asked me for anything.
Todd
the 12-year-old.
It's going so slowly. Does it really need
That's
to
a
have a
good
check?
point.
I doubt you need a license.
Yeah, he's fine. Unless he completely fucks it, it'll be okay.
He has to sit on his mother's lap while he does
Yeah.
it.
I have to
Yeah.
get. I have to
Yeah,
tell.
Kamala's doing the pedals. But that's alright, because it's basically stuck in first gear. So all you want to do is push the accelerator down, it's just making this horrible noise.
I'm sure that won't attract any dinosaurs.
Yeah, well, we'll see. So you're pootling along towards the observation tower. Has anyone got any questions for Dr. Eliza?
I'll sort of address her. Where is she? So is she on her motorbike?
Yeah.
She's just like alongside us
Yeah, with
me.
Suzanne.
with Suzanne.
Yeah, Auntie Suzanne.
Yeah, yeah, Auntie Sue on the back.
I want to just talk to
No,
her
not
about
Auntie
Ancient
Sue.
Aliens,
Auntie Suzanne.
the TV
Oh.
show, for the full ride. Because that's all I've been, it's all I watch when I'm being babysat.
What TV show you watching?
Ancient Aliens. Do you know with the fellow with the
Ancient
weird
Aliens.
hair?
With,
No, but I'm sure I get your meaning. Sure,
Yeah.
okay. So you've got like that. There's like a phone holder in the dashboard. You've like slotted the 3DS into, and you got one eye on the road, just turning it, the wheel to avoid some of the potholes.
Yeah. All in the
Um,
meantime, like with all the our children.
Well,
just
it's a
talk
fucking
people's
jungle.
ears
It's
off.
90% pothole, but like there are flat bits. This was a road at one point.
Okay.
So this is a paved bit of road that
No,
we're on.
Right.
it was a flattened road.
Okay.
It is
Like a
basically
track.
it's a dirt track specifically for
Okay.
vehicles, but
All right.
disused. So anyway, as you're approaching said tower,
Oh my god, Doctor, what was that?
Don't worry about that, mate. That's just the flyers, the pterodons. Yeah, they can't get through the canopy. When they get to the tower, though, that's a different story. So we might have to leg it.
Yeah, but...
Speaking of legging it, you're getting close to the tower now, and you can see that it is just beyond the edge of the jungle, where the trees kind of dissipate for a stretch, and you can see it's kind of built into the edge of a cliff.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. So
Is it like a really beautiful vista out beyond?
Yeah. It is quite nice actually. It's basically like a natural ravine. But where the trees have fallen away, so you can kind of actually like make out what's going on. There's a bit of an ecosystem down there. You can probably see a few Parasolophilis, which is the ones with the weird like trumpet horns on the back of their heads, roaming around a lake, perhaps having a sip.
Oh my god.
Maybe some Triceratops.
Beautiful.
Yeah. There's some smaller creatures as well.
Susanna starts crying. It's very beautiful.
Maybe like a Pachycephalosaurus. They're like the little guys with the bony skulls that headbutt each other. There's one of them. He's kind of meandering around near the bottom of the tower actually. And as he's nibbling on a little leaf, a shadow befalls him. And there's a slight screech as is plucked from the earth by two very big feet and carried away into the ether, never to be seen again. From the edge of the jungle to the front gate of the observation tower, it's about 100 meters. Also, you've just run out of fuel.
Delightful.
So there's that. It's made a horrible sputtering noise as it's run out of gas just short of the edge. So if you want to make it, you're gonna have to run.
Well,
what about mine?
cradle my mother.
About mine and the doctor's?
She can just drive across.
Yeah, awesome.
The problem is, as soon as she, in fact, there's a character. Right, so fellas, there's a problem here. They really don't like the noise of my bike. It sends them into a blood frenzy. Yeah. I've lost passengers before, but don't you worry. And she just pats your leg. Anyway,
you can pat a bit higher than that, darling.
Yeah.
I love blood frenzy. It's my favorite.
So yeah, when we go across, they'll probably descend. So you're going to have to run with me, because if I go across now, they'll basically be swarming the tower for like the next half hour, maybe longer, and you'll just never get across.
Well,
so it's now or never,
Well, you wait here, and my mother will carry me. Like, I'll cling to like a baby orangutan, and my cool brother takes track in high school. So we'll get there, and then you can come after us. How about that, you Aussie bitch? Sorry, mum. Sorry, mummy.
Hey!
Sorry, mummy. Sorry, mummy. Oh, sorry.
Hey, Todd, what did I tell you about using that language?
I'm sorry, Suzanne. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay, kid. Have another cigarette.
Thank you.
I'll give Todd a sort of tacit high five.
Connor, are you actually scared of reprisal from your parents?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You aren't. Okay, can you make me a fear save, please?
More so from my mother than my cool aunt Susan.
Yeah.
Fear.
It's
So
giving you restricted substances.
I rolled a 4.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
A 4. Was that 2 2s? Would that be? Oh no, it'd be a 0 and a 4, wouldn't
I
it?
don't think it says.
Right. Yeah. So,
It's
you gain no stress from being a potty mouth.
It's probably like the high five from my brother, and then like the cigarette from my cool aunt. That
Yeah, it's calmed your nerves.
Yeah.
Kamala, do you actually do anything about the passing of cigarettes to your
12-year-old
teenage son? Or
Every time he gets one, I just kind of take it out of his hands and put it in my back
just as
pocket.
I go to put it in my mouth too.
Yeah. You've got like a collection of like half-lit cigarettes in your back pocket.
Yeah, I will say I'm giving him my old cigarettes that I've basically completely used up at this point.
Oh, he's getting in the
Stub
filter.
at the end.
Nasty bastard.
That's all it's helpful.
Who wants to do? Are you all running? I assume, apart from
Yeah.
Suzanne, who will be on the riding jockey.
Yep.
And also,
or
I am
pillion,
clinging to
pillion
mother
seat.
like a baby orangutan. I'm not
Okay.
running.
Anyone who's running, and can you give me a speed check? Kamala, I want you to roll with disadvantage because you're carrying an extra child.
But can I also use athletics?
Yes, you can definitely use athletics. Disadvantage, you just roll twice and take the worst.
Twice. Okay.
All right, please.
I'll
Oh
do 2D
no!
100s then.
What did you get?
I rolled 93.
93. Ooh, that's bad. Sam, what did you get?
Yeah, I failed on both of them. I rolled an 82 and an 84.
Oh god.
What 2 were you rolling?
2D 100s.
Oh, I see. You failed on both. Okay, I got you. What was the worst one?
84.
Okay.
If I can see my mother not picking up the pace, can I just detach and run myself? Because I also have athletics.
Well, in that case, after that, could I then re-roll?
We'll get to that. Okay, so they start running. Kamala with her fucking detestable progeny.
I like to think he's still on the DS as he's being sort of bumpy. It's running.
God.
He's just on the DS.
That's
over
going to run
Kamala's
out of
shoulder.
charge if you're not careful.
It is.
Not making him roll for charge.
Craig starts charging across as well, with as much determination as he can muster, which isn't very much. When there's another cry from above. What's this one? That's good. The shadow befalls you now. Can someone, let's see, who's not running? Mattie, can you roll me a D2?
Of course, I can roll you a D2.
Yeah. In fact, before you do that, Wren, higher or lower? Which would you like to be?
Oh god, higher.
Okay. Mattie, what's the result?
2.
2. Oh, sorry, Wren.
Oh no.
So, it's actually best that it's you, honestly. So, as Kamala and Todd are dashing across, you see you look up into the glint of the sun and see the shadow descending towards you. Give me a combat roll to try and fend off the attacking pterodon.
Combat roll, okay.
Yes.
Please
I really hope you roll a 99.
Oh god! It was a 35.
Okay, you sever its wing cleanly.
Oh! Wow.
It basically the severed wing basically bitch slaps you as it lands, and the corpse hits the deck with a horrible grunt, and it then lies still. Dr. Eliza, she blasts past on her bike, and there's a little ramp next to the gate, so she basically just goes over.
Oh yeah, suckers, watch this.
Yeah. And then lands in like a really smooth power slide on her bike in the entrance area. You guys just have to come through the fence. There's a door that you can unlock.
We've
the
made the
dinosaurs
main
haven't-
white
character.
pasty face is now like spattered with blood. As I sort of like completely
Yeah.
disheartenedly sidle up past the gate, just like, hello.
Yeah.
Hey, great, good job. You want a cigarette for your accomplishment?
I pull up
Oh.
the short sleeve of my space emo band graphic tee to reveal like 5 nicotine patches and just give her like an absolutely dead look.
I don't know what those patches are. You want a cigarette or not?
I'll just like hurrah ugh and turn away to try and see whether
more
my
for
parents have
old,
been killed.
More for old Auntie Suzanne.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna
hate
gonna
this
turn to
woman.
Todd and just tell him, never be like your brother.
I won't, mother.
Okay.
Those patches are dirty.
Oh, dirty. Dirty.
They're nicotine
Dirty.
patches. I'm trying to get clean.
I wanna can I see if I can help my brother get off the dirty nicotine by using the cosmic spirits again? As I chant dirty and my eyes roll back in my head
haven't
again.
confirmed that you've even made it past the fucking pteranodons yet.
I think that you just stopped completely still out in the open.
I'm
going,
holding on to my mother anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm clinging on.
Come on. Yeah, like a limpet. It's fine.
I'm actually running
Oh
north
god,
forward.
that's a horrible incident. Okay, right. So the gate basically has a barrier behind it that Eliza's removed as you guys came running in.
Yeah.
And then she slotted it back into place. You're at the bottom of a tall concrete tower. It's got a few windows.
It did make it past the
Yeah.
evil flyy boys.
Yeah. You all made it. Yeah, she jumped the
Oh.
fence and you ran the rest of the way after
that's-
severing a pterodactyl.
Okay.
But there are many more dinosaurs to come. I can't risk besetting you with like 30 fucking flying pterodons.
Okay, fair enough.
You'd
fair enough.
be
Also,
dead by
Not to get
area 4.
pedantic, Pterodons, not dinosaurs.
Oh,
Yes, that's why it's called Cretaceous Moon, not Dinosaur Moon. Okay, so Eliza leads you up to the bottom of the tower. It's about 50 meters tall, as I said, made of concrete. It's very brutalist. You can see the slightly weathered-looking communication dish on top. The top of the tower is actually quite flat and wide, reminiscent perhaps of a helipad of sorts. And there's a few windows here and there, as well as a big ring around the top, not unlike an air traffic control tower. The bottom's surrounded by a tall chain link fence with razor wire around the top. However, you can see in places that it's been basically like it's been damaged and cut through. At the bottom is basically a freight elevator entrance. However, you can see that there's much scratching around the doors in there, and as Eliza takes you forward, she says, "Yes, we got a bit of walking to do. We had to turn the lift off on account of the raptors. They figured out the buttons, you know. So that's off now.
Hey, Doc, can I smoke in here?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. The fucking what's his name? Yeah. Pat. He's always smoking, so you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Even if you said no, I would have still done it. Never stopped me before.
Well, I was, Lord of the Jungle, innit, mate?
And
Exactly.
Susan, what's happening to your accent?
The laws in the jungle.
Oh,
Right,
shut up, Todd. Weird things happen when you're out in the jungle.
So you get to some stairs, go up a bit further, where you find a barricade that someone's erected out of bits of wood and metal spikes and various other post-apocalyptic looking things. And Dr. Eliza shouts out the passphrase, "Good day, mates!" And you you see a child poke his head around from the top of the stairs and come wandering down. He's a moody looking kid, quite sullen, dark eyes. He looks about 12.
Oh.
I kneel down to Todd.
Hey Todd, you gotta kill that kid, man. You gotta kill that kid.
Yes, Aunt Susan. Anything for you, Aunt Susan.
What the fuck?
Can I watch Ancient Aliens again if I do? Please let me
Yeah,
watch Ancient Aliens.
I'll give you the season 29 box
Oh,
set.
season 29, yes. I've been waiting for that for so long.
Oh.
Hi,
Okay,
guys. Would you like some Tanfastics? I hold out my
the
bag
kid
of
pulled-
bloody Tanfastics.
You're offering the kid Fantastics, are you?
Yeah, but they're the ones that I
Yeah,
scooped
yeah.
back up from the floor, so...
Oh, right, oh, okay.
He won't know any different.
So the kid pulls the barricade aside to let you all in, and he just kind of like stares passively at the Fantastics for like an uncomfortable amount of time, and then just promptly turns around on his heels and walks off the stairs. He hasn't said a word.
I'm gonna.
Doctor?
Craig will make the the rock hand signal at him.
What?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
you push your hand into your palm, fist into a palm.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
No, like the Spider-Man. That one. You know the.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay.
then say that. What does that have to do with the rock?
No, not the rock.
Texas
The
sign.
rock music.
Oh,
The rock music isn't Spider-Man. Spider-Man has the thumb out. The rock music's just
yeah,
four-
Spider-Man has the thumb.
the little
Oh,
finger
yes,
and
that's
the big-
true.
you know.
Well, okay, it's similar.
I have no
I do
idea
wanna-
what you lot are
we
on
know-
about. When you said the Rock, I assumed you meant Dwayne Johnson.
I thought you meant
know.
like
thought that Wren
I thought you
was
meant like
Dwayne.
like a bully
music.
putting your fist in an open palm and
No,
Spider-Man.
I've sent it in the
love you
fucking-
gesture.
Yeah.
Why are you making
Yeah,
love
no,
you
that's the
gestures at a
win-
yeah,
child?
that's
You
Spider.
nuts?
Yeah, that's
What's that
Spider-Man.
going on about?
with the thumb in children.
Why is
That's
that
like-
love
With
you?
a thumb in is the fucking Texas
Rock on.
Texas sign.
Yeah.
No, it's
It's
Why? Some
It's
sort
like
of
it's like ball
it's Hookham Longhorns. It's Texas
Yeah.
University. Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
it's
moving
kind
on.
of lost its association with rock music over the years.
I do a
It's
Roman
always
salute
still
at the
Yeah.
other kid.
That. No. No.
Oh yeah, good on you.
That's it.
Good job, Todd. Good job, Todd. just
Okay,
just like
cool.
Auntie Suzanne taught you.
What? Why is
I'm actually gonna smack him on the back of the head for that.
Ah, 9.
Why is Auntie Suzanne a New York?
said 9.
That sounds fucking Jewish.
Auntie Suzanne has a complicated past. She's lived many lives.
New York's just a
con-
fascist planet. That's what it is.
It's very fascist.
All right. So you all make your way up the stairs. Dr. Eliza returns the barricade, and she takes you up to the control room, which seems to be where the other survivors have made their camp. There's only 3 of them, including the good doctor. There's the child, who she introduces to you as Diego, and a slightly overweight and very sweaty man called Patrick Simmons. He's dressed in a very raggedy-looking suit, which probably he should have swapped out for something more appropriate weeks or even months ago. However, he is yeah. What would you like to do?
I wanted to speak to Diego.
Oh,
Yeah. What
that's
do you
all I
say to
said.
Diego?
Diego, look, my bro. We're both kids in this cruel moon. We need to live our lives. Let's be friends.
I suppose he says we can be friends.
Oh, you don't sound too enthusiastic about it. Here, have some Tangfastics. They're delicious.
Again, he just kind of like stares at them silently. And, like, he never refuses them. He just won't take them.
I take a fistful of Tangfastics out of the packet and just fist it into his mouth. Here, I'll help.
Right.
This is how Auntie
He
Suzanne feeds me.
he chews.
play nice.
Like
I am playing nice,
Okay.
mother. I'm giving him Tangfastics.
Diego kind of chews like in this really exaggerated fashion, like a cow or a camel. It's like hammering his jaw shut.
Let's get out of this place, Diego.
Uh,
Is there a private room we can go and talk? Because I feel like these adults, they don't get us kids.
He kind of like casts about and then like just kind of grabs you by the sleeve and drags you into a store cupboard.
Let's go.
It's very dark in there. There's no lights on.
Perfect. Once
So
we're
you
in, I
can
would
just
like to
kinda sit-
start casting my mysticism magics to try and aid his soul, like I aided my Uncle Cliff's. Chanting lowly and humming.
Okay.
Todd's calling the gods again.
Can I by chance hear this
You
chanting?
can definitely. It's
Give
loud.
me
you know.
do I think you can hear him trying to remove this guy's soul?
Yeah.
I should have made you all do sanity checks when you saw his soul leave. Really, that would have made sense. I'll say that you probably can hear like a muffled muttering from inside.
Can I go into the room, see what he's doing, and drag him out of the door?
You can go. You can go burst into the cupboard and grab him. Connor, can you make the mysticism check anyway? I want to see how well you're doing.
Certainly can.
I really hope you get
17.
I need it with disadvantage though because you're being interrupted.
40. And my mysticism
40.
is my intellect plus 15, which is 43, which is 58. So that's a success, right?
Okay, cool. So though you feel like your eldritch gods wish to answer your call, you see no movement of soul energy from Diego.
I put
He just
my
kind of stands there placidly staring at you.
I put my hand on his mouth as if to cover it and say, "The gods do not want you yet, but believe me, Diego, if Aunt Suzanne wants you dead, I will have it done. I will watch season 28."
Yeah, you're saying this like you trail off as you get grabbed by your mum and like pulled by the ear out.
How many times have I told you to stop praying to them damn eldritch gods?
It's the gods, they require it of me. We have a connection.
Okay. Diego just kind of wanders out of the cupboard and like slowly
Soulless
closes the door behind
demon, I say. I very much accusing him of being a heretic.
The heretic. Okay. What any of the non warlock characters like to do?
I'm gonna walk up to Pat.
Hey, Pat, I heard you're a smoker too.
He gets this like far off wistful look in his eye. I was once, but I gave it up when I ran out.
You fucking coward.
I
You never
take it up in an
give this
instant.
life up. Oh,
Yeah,
you want a cigarette? You want a cigarette?
His head whips round with such force you hear it click. And he kind of grabs you by the scruff of the neck and gets way too close. Your noses are like 2 inches apart.
Oh my god, not even any of my ex-boyfriends have been this close to me.
You can see his bloodshot eyes, kind of roomy, and he whispers, "Please, for the love of God, give me a fucking cigarette."
Okay, they're only Marlboro Lights. I don't have any Marlboro Gold though. I'm sorry.
Despite his desperation, he seems astonishingly crestfallen at your subpar cigarettes.
I'm
But he takes
sorry.
them nonetheless and lights it on an exposed electrical wire, and then starts profusely dragging on the cigarettes.
Good man. Hey, Diego, you want a cigarette?
Do not aid
look-
Diego's cravings. He does not worship the gods.
Shut up, boy!
Sorry,
Shut the
mother.
fuck up, Todd.
Sorry, Aunt Suzanne. Sorry.
I will,
Reese-
as Pat's sort of religiously dragging on his cigarette, I'll look at him. I'll look him up and down. Notice his suit and say, "Another member of the elitist bourgeoisie, upholding the consumerist values of our society."
Greg, anyone ever tell you that you're an absolute buzzkill, man?
I turn. Craig will turn toward Auntie Suzanne, and he's never make eye contact with her, but his eyes are always permanently half closed, so you can't really see his pupils. But he's looking as much as he does at Auntie Suzanne and just says, "I've never liked you, woman."
Hey, show your auntie some respect.
Can I turn to him and backhand him across the face and be like, "Don't you talk to your auntie like that.
Yes,
She may
mother.
be from the other side of a family, but she deserves respect.
I want to go up.
I told you respect your elders, boy."
I want to go up and slap Cliff too, but like whisper in his ear. The gods will have
Leia.
the gods will see them.
My name is Craig.
It's like, oh, Craig. I want to go up to Craig, slap him too, so I get the approval of Suzanne and Mother. But I want to whisper as I'm like close. The gods will see them both punished. Believe me, brother, we will get out of this. 3 men.
Oh dear.
My name
Okay.
wrong.
Fucking
It's Craig, sorry. It's Craig.
Cliff's been dead for 3 hours now.
Sorry. Starts with the same letter. I can't kill it, can't kill it.
Oh god.
Right,
Right,
then.
2 hours to try and betray me.
Anyway, other than threatening death by Eldritch God, would anyone like to do anything at all in this tower?
I mean, I was.
Yeah, I
going
want
for-
to try give Diego a cigarette.
Oh my god. Like with the Tangfastics, Diego just stares impassively at the cigarette offered.
I
Can
just take the one that's already lit in my mouth and just put it in his mouth.
Oh,
Here
okay.
you go, here you go, kid.
Speaking as a weird kid, that kid is weird.
Yeah. He doesn't inhale the cigarette at all.
He starts breathing through his mouth.
Just-
I mean, his nose.
You think I'm I think I'm smoking through my nose.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I got the nows and the what the nose.
put-
The nose.
he's
and
put
the-
two cigarettes in, one in each nostril.
Can I go over to the Australian woman
Yes.
and just ask you what's going on here and how can we get out of this place?
That's what I've been
This
trying
hellhole.
to do.
Oh well. From what I remember, there's a spaceport not too far from here. It might have a ship left that could get us off the planet, but it's quite a ways.
Moon.
Planetoid. Fuck you.
I'm just saying you have a doctorate and you didn't even know the fucking right name of this place.
I would.
You're trying to do lesbian shit with it. This is not a good way to attract people.
I'm
I've only G9, you little bitch.
Ren, I'm negging her. I break her down, so I build her back up again.
Oh god, I know this is all awful, but fucking hell. Anyway, moving on. What was the question again? Getting out of here. Yes. Yeah, there's a starport, but I never managed to get enough supplies together for me to be able to defend Diego and Pat at the same time. But with this many of us, then at least some of us are sure to make it, you know.
I think we should cull the weak. And I look directly at Pat.
Oh no. Yeah, see, Pat will be the one paying us. Yeah, Pat's part of Crichton. He's an exec. Is that right, Pat? And he just keeps like huffing on his cigarette. His knee is like basically beating out like a drum beat against the floor as he revels in the nicotine. And he just kind of like nods and waves away and stares out of the windows. To which the doctor continues. Yeah, Pat used to work for him, but after the incident, well, yeah, I think they might have just forgot about him. I kind of left him behind. So it's just us now, and I think
What
there's
was
other people, but you know.
What was
just
the
us.
incident?
Oh, you know.
No,
Yeah,
I don't.
Cutbacks, you know, loss of staff, and then the subjects got out. Yeah, and then they kind of like went on with a rampage. Yeah, a lot of people died. a lot of people. But we made it, so that's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
How long have you been here, Doc?
Oh, a few weeks, maybe a month.
Oh.
So yeah, it's been rough. Most of the power's out across all the installations. This place is only hanging on because we've got solar panels on the roof, But if those damn pterodons come down and get us again, then they keep scratching at them. I don't think we'll be able to stay here much longer. Not to mention the raptors; they keep trying to get in.
How do we get to the spaceport?
Oh well, it's quite a ways. You can see it from the roof. There's meant to be like geological surveys on the planetary systems on the IT net, but yeah, we're locked out. So I mean, if any of you guys are like techie, you might be able to fiddle around with the computers. They still got a bit of juice in them and a bit of signal.
Ugh.
But
Have a piece of
yeah.
paper, maybe. A piece of paper and a
a
pen.
piece of paper. I've got this stick of charcoal. It's a bit of wood. It's a bit burnt. But you can draw on the walls. Will that do?
Oh no, it's fine. And then I sort of my eyes open slightly more, which you all interpret as a moment of epiphany, as I put my backpack down on the ground and bring out one of my biology notepads and like a fountain pen because I'm emo and I don't write in anything but fountain pens.
Mhm.
Can I go to the window and locate where the spaceport is?
Not from here. No, you need more elevation. Go out on the helipad.
Can I go up to the helipad? I'll look at Eliza and say, how dangerous is it up there in the helipad?
Oh, incredibly. Yeah. I won't spend more than a few minutes. You will probably be eaten. I can come with you if you want.
How safe is 10 minutes?
10 minutes. By the end of it, you'll probably be dead. Let's put it that
Alright.
way. But you could get lucky. Lucky. I can't say that in
Lucky.
Australian apparently. Lucky.
Lucky,
Yeah, there you go.
Lucky?
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
mate.
lucky.
Ugh. If anyone wants to come with me, I'm gonna, and then I like brandish the paper and the pen. I'm gonna like draw a map, I guess.
Cool.
Maybe it'll get us there quicker. Anyway,
Lovely.
yeah.
She leads the way to the it's like a small set of stairs leading to a ladder, and then at the top there's a hatch that she undoes, and then she basically filters out. She's got her trank gun in hand and like a big stick with a flag on the end of it that she's using to seems prepared to wave at things menacingly.
Who
Is anyone
else
else
up
joining, Greg? Yeah.
No, I am going to tell him to take as long as he needs.
I'll be playing on my DS.
Why do you hate me? You chose to
Yeah,
have me.
As they are going up, I will say to the doctor, "Be careful, Doc. That kid's a bit of a fucking buzzkill."
All right, laugh. Yeah. Okay.
I like
Oh
to
my
think
god!
that
Oh my god! She called me
only
love.
only I adopted him. He's actually my ex-husband's biological.
Yeah,
Your
that's
ex-husband's
Stepson.
Oh no. Oh, that's where all the hate stems from. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
In which case, no one else is coming with me.
No, just you and the good doctor.
Great,
Just you
thanks,
and the-
guys.
I mean, I
Yeah.
would say I would,
Once I'm
but
up
I
there,
feel like
I'm
that'd only
gonna-
hinder.
I'm gonna,
Oh, you have to look after the
Yeah.
kid.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
roll.
as she leads the way up, she basically just like turns, like whispers, like, "What's that? What's that one's deal? Why is she like so? I mean, why is she so her?"
Oh,
Uh,
I don't even really know who she is. She's my father's like niece or something. I don't know. She might even. I don't think she's even related to me. I don't pay her enough attention to. really
you guys are all family. I wouldn't have picked that. Not for
Sure.
a second. You're so, well, dysfunctional, I suppose. Like
Yes.
fucking hell, man.
Well,
You guys need therapy.
I've been trying to get Mother to pay for it, but she doesn't believe in it. She thinks it's all a bunch of
Isn't
woke nonsense.
Isn't she the one that brought us on a therapy cruise?
Yeah, but I
Exactly.
was
She
captain
doesn't
of the
believe
cruise,
in-
right?
She
So
doesn't
you
believe
had
in
to go.
therapy. She believes in cruise.
Yeah, she'll be using
True.
yeah, she'll be using cruise, and the law and order will rip you into shape.
Precisely. But yeah, once we're at the top, I'm
Mhm.
going to like plot myself down, but where I can see, and I'm going to roll for planetology to see if I can create a map.
Okay.
So I'm
What would a success get you? Or what do you need for a success at minimum?
a minimum. So my planetology is at master skills. It's plus 20. My intellect is 50. So 70.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's see what you get then.
All right. Oh, that's fun. I got 42.
42, which is about almost a little over halfway. So we'll say you can do. So how long did you say you want to spend up here?
As long as it takes for me to
As long
make
as
a
it
map,
takes.
and no longer.
42. Okay. Let's see.
And don't forget, your mum told you to take as long as you need.
Yeah,
Mhm,
but
yeah.
I have the feeling
Okay.
in my mind that she's not saying that from a place of care.
You don't know that.
So first
Your
one.
mother cares a lot.
Okay. Oh, that's bad.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll do it the other way around because that seems mean. So that's good. So you've been drawing for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Okay, you get 2 minutes of drawing done with a 42. Did you say it was? I'll say that you can spot the what's it called? The spaceport in the distance, on account of the various paraphernalia that's sticking out from amongst the jungle. It's quite tall,
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
and quite a large installation. It looks like there's been a huge swathe of the forest been basically cut down to make space for what you presume to be a landing strip of some kind.
As I notice
You
this, I remark, man's technocracy destroying nature. I must write poetry about this.
Okay, and that's not going to work. Give me a one. Okay, so that'll give you number 3. You can also see to your. This is also the south, by the way. The spaceport's number 7.
We
if you can
can't see
remember
the
what-
map anymore, by the way. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
yeah, it's fine. You don't really need to. If you can remember what it looks like, it's the end. You can see to your southwest-ish what looks like some kind of scientific installation. There's lots of
antennae and
antenna
dishes.
and whatnot on top.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've spotted those two. You've got an inkling that there's other places, but you haven't quite got round to marking down where they are on the map. When 4 pterodons spot you and come sailing down, you can try and hurriedly scribble down the rest whilst they're assaulting you, and Eliza tries to hold them off, or you can just flee.
I will. I'll see if I can scribble down any more.
So you're staying calm under pressure best you can. Eliza's fending off fending off with her big stick. Give me another one of your planetology one was.
My planetology, so that's I'll roll that. Oh, 70. Oh, if I get
Okay.
the number, does it count as a failure or a success?
I'm gonna say a success.
Okay, thank you.
So you can get down the other 2 locations, which is what looks to be maybe some kind of fuel storage.
Ooh.
And a massive communications array, just a ways off from the starport.
And then I'll signal to Eliza, who's probably like doing intense battle with these pterodons.
Oh yeah, she is.
Just like-
I'm gonna roll see how how good she's doing against them. What? I went fucking everywhere. It's a 0. It's a. Oh, she got. Is that 40 or is that a 0? Oh, it's 40. Okay, so she got. Yeah. Okay, that would be 0. Yeah, so she got 40, which is probably good enough. So she's fended them off just long enough for you to manage that, and you scurry back inside. As you do, the pterodons are pretty small, so they don't make that big a shadow. As you're diving back for the hatch, the sun is blotted out in its entirety.
Oh,
As you hear
Christ.
massive rushing of wings, a deafening squawk as what sounds like one of the pterodons gets nabbed, and then it is gone.
Did we shut the hatch back over us?
Yes,
or-
yes. You slam the hatch shut. The hutch? What the fuck? Slam the hatch shut. Yeah, and clamber down hurriedly to get back to everyone inside the terminal room.
All right. As we're climbing the stairs back down, I'll turn to Eliza and just like the first time that she's, I mean, in the very relatively short period she's known me, the first time that she's actually seen my like pupils, and I'll like quite sincerely say thanks for that.
Oh, no worries, lad. I got you.
Immediately by her like very enthusiastic response, my expression sours again.
Yeah. Dr. Eliza is just completely unfazed by everything.
I love her. She's
So-
great.
You can return to the room where everyone's basically fucking, I don't know, huddling, whatever it is you lot do whilst people risk their lives in your stead.
I was probably leading a hippie
smoking.
ritual.
Yeah, smoking. How many of your cigarettes are you sharing with Patrick?
Oh, I gave him one, and that's it.
Oh, okay. I might be able to change your mind on that in a minute. Is anyone going to ask Craig what they found?
Nope, we just ignore.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Hey, look, the buzzkill's back.
I'm
You
just
were only
playing.
up there for like 5 minutes. I thought you had 10.
Well, let's say I guess underestimated or overestimated. Ugh.
You slush
Yeah.
bastard. This is what I'm saying. This generation, and then I trail off into it.
Yeah. Oh, don't be so hard on him. I mean, Bertha almost got us.
Who?
What?
Oh, you know, Bertha,
No.
big fucking thing, massive wings. Yeah, she's a bit of a menace. I saw her get a triceratops once. She's fucking massive, man. Jesus.
What kind of
Yeah.
dinosaur is she?
Oh, or she's not a dinosaur.
Oh.
She's a pterosaur. Yeah. No, she's
Ah.
yeah, Quetzalcoatlus. Yeah, very very big. One of my better projects actually. I think I got her just right. Right size, right bone density. Yeah, me and Pete were real pleased with her. I mean, Pete was less pleased when she carried him off into the distance. But I think there was like a bit of like what's the word? Professional pride as she like pried his guts out, probably. Yeah.
Beautiful
I hope so.
moment of irony.
Yeah,
I
a
will
beautiful
write a
moment.
poem
Now,
about
that's
this.
right, yeah.
I begin
Anyway.
scribbling next to the map at like a few lines of an incredibly dark emo poem.
God.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Over again.
Yeah. So right. What did you get your map? Craig, whatever your name is. Yeah, Craig. She'd say it properly, wouldn't she? Yeah, Craig.
Yes, she would. I'll
get it all down?
roll my eyes. I think I got enough down. There's like, well, the place that I guess caught my eye the most, if you could say, was there's like a scientific like depot. Maybe you know it. It's quite close to here. I guess I could like maybe try and navigate the way there if you want.
Oh yeah, that'd be great actually. I worked in a different sector. But the drop ship I was on when it all went down, it crashed. That was Bertha actually. That's when she got Pete. So yeah, but if there's a laboratory nearby, then I could make some stuff to help. There's back when they were still in their cages, feeding them was a bit of a thing. We could do that automation, but sometimes there was damage on the inside that needed fixing. They were quite big pens, but so what we'd do is we'd spray the maintenance workers with dinosaur pheromones, so that they wouldn't like pick up the scent, and then they could go in and repair the fencing without getting eaten, mostly. But yeah. So if we could get the laboratory, I could make some of that, and we'd be less likely to get eaten. Good one in it. Yeah.
Sounds fine.
Good,
I
good
guess.
thinking, Doc. Good thinking.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, like no time like the present. Shall we go?
Is there anything else here that we might be able to maybe take? I have some space in my backpack.
Yeah, Doc, let's do it.
I mean, I've got the Uzi.
Did you have an
No.
Uzi this whole time?
Well, no, I keep it in the tower for base defense. I don't want to I'm not selfish. I'm not gonna go running off on my trusty bike and get murdered by some fucking T-Rex just and lose the only gun we've got. That'd be a bit rude, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I leave it here. Diego looks after it, don't you, Diego? And he just he's got this tiny little kid's rucksack on the back, and he reaches in and just pulls out like an Uzi and folds.
I look at Aunt Susan, absolutely terrified that I'm outmatched.
Looking back, I look at Todd and do the fucking the slice the throat symbol when you run your finger.
Diego, I'm still doing Australian. Diego still hefts this gun like he knows how to use it as well. He looks proper dangerous with this thing.
Is that just because he's Latino, Jal?
Wow, Jal!
Oh,
I can't
Jal, you're such a
believe you'd
racist.
be racist like that.
Uzi's not even-
Jesus.
Can I try and snatch the Uzi off Diego and give it to?
To give it to
Todd.
Todd.
Yeah, I'll give it to Todd.
Yeah, go on. Give me a combat. You're stealing something off him violently.
In the meantime, can I take out my flare gun and point it at Diego and tell him to put the weapon down?
Can I stand in front of Diego and sort of brace?
You can choose to block off one assault. You can either stand between Diego and the potentially quite lethal flare gun, or you
38,
can
by the way.
a 38. Okay.
Yeah, my combat is 43.
43. Okay. You go to rest this gun. Diego spins, kicks out your knee, and when you land on the floor, smacks you in the chin with the butt of the Uzi, and then stands over you.
This kid's weird.
Yeah, he is. He is, however, shielded from the flare guns by Craig.
God damn it, Craig! This was a plan. You had a plan, you stupid little bastard. Now look what happens to Mother.
Guys,
got hurt.
no, don't worry. Diego's a good guy. He's with us. Isn't that right,
Where did you get him
Diego?
from, Doctor? Because I know kids, because I am one. Where did you get this kid from? He's weird.
And she gets a bit quiet. This is the quietest you've ever seen her.
I point my flare gun at her.
Diego,
Talk,
come on,
bitch!
tell him.
Talk!
All right.
Hey, Todd. Calm down.
It's all right. It's just it's quite personal to I can tell him, right, Diego, and he kind of just gives this really stiff nod. Diego, I found him in the forest, right, in the jungle, and on my outings, he was all alone, and there was dinosaurs all around him, but I was actually getting him out of his and she gets some real question. His parents were eaten by raptors.
And who were his
torn to shreds?
Who were his parents? Some sort of
I don't know, small
military
workers.
commandos
This is-
that taught his son how to be a military
well,
commando too.
Or maybe I'm just a bit of a touchy subject.
Diego, you little shit. Who are your parents? You little creepy bastard. Sorry, Mother, I don't want to swear, but this is getting
No,
weird.
this little bastard's just fucking decked me. You kill him if you want.
I don't kill him. I think he's got a quicker trigger finger than I do.
He just gives you that blank stare again.
Diego, speak,
but-
you little shit. Speak to me.
All right, I'm trying to think of what voice I want to do for Diego.
Obviously a Hispanic accent, Jal.
No.
Obviously.
No, I'm not doing that. My parents, they worked for the company. They were maintenance workers.
What were your parents' names, Diego?
Jonathan and Cassandra.
Hey, Diego, you have a sister?
No.
I suppose I had. Oh.
You know, you horrible bastard.
Can I look at Diego? Is Diego hurt in any way or at all? Because I'm very suspicious of this fella.
Is he hurt? He's
Like,
certainly
is he-
scuffed up from living out in the jungle for
Does
who
his
knows how long.
wounds look human? Does he look like? Does he look?
He is unwounded. He's there are abrasions.
I want to shoot the bastard.
Hey.
I don't
I'm
care. I'll
still
shoot through you if I have
standing
to.
I was gonna offer a slightly alternative solution.
What might that be, Mattie?
Overload him on pain pill. Fucking pain pills. essentially.
God.
While Connor tries to shoot him, I want to try and shoot him with a trank gun.
You see, so Connor's trying to blow this kid up with a fucking flare gun. You're trying to tranquilize him, and
What are you doing?
This
and
kid,
Craig is definitely trying to stop both of you.
this kid is definitely not a kid.
No.
Craig, get out of the way. He's some weird little
Okay.
little
This
thing.
child, how big is this child compared to me?
He's 12, so
I'm
you could
quite
heft him.
tall. Can
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
like,
Well,
pick him up off
Kamala
the
could
ground?
carry Todd, so you can carry Craig. You carry Diego even.
By the way, I'm not stopping shooting this trank gun. So if it does hit,
I'm thinking
It's
about
either
shooting
of
him.
them.
I'm
I'm
trying to
quite
get a
happy.
good shot on him. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Can you both
pick
give me a
mine.
combat roll, please?
Yeah,
And can you give me one as well, please, Wren?
I got 13.
Oh.
My combat's 43.
I got 97. Fuck.
I got 23. My
Oh,
combat's
no.
43 and I have military training. I don't know if that'd help.
Military training does account for shooting people. Yes. Okay. So who got the? What did you get, Connor? 13.
13, yeah.
And what did you get, Sam?
23.
23. Okay.
His parents work for the company. He's a little weird bastard. He knows how to use an Uzi. He's good in martial
android.
hand-to-hand combat.
I
He's
saw
weird.
Hybrids. I don't
Okay.
like it.
I'm going to say just so that we don't kill Craig in the ensuing explosion, that Diego manages to get out the way of the flare gun. However, he steps straight into the path of the trank gun instead, and he gets a massive dart right into his back. The flare gun misses him, hits a console, then ricochets off the hardened glass of the tower before bouncing off several other objects and then detonating, filling the room with what is effectively no, on all of you. It's not a very big room. This is a flare gun. It basically coats the entire room in kind of like this harsh, caustic red powder that is now on fire. Everything is pretty much alight. It burns incredibly brightly. Yes, everything's on fire in here. You will need to run before you essentially asphyxiate because it is burning up the oxygen.
Where's Diego?
Diego has been
he's
he has been
tranquilized.
hit with the trank gun.
I point to the
He,
I point to the Uzi
He's-
to my mother to grab it before we get out of there.
I'm going to pick up presumably unconscious Diego and sling
you fool.
him over my back and run out. I'm going to try and make sure Eliza gets out as well, but I don't care about anyone else in that room.
Leave him, Craig. He's dangerous.
we'll say that Diego catches fire a little bit and he's taking some of the brunt of it.
That also works. After,
Yeah.
I want to inspect his wounds after. They're
You
different.
barrel out of the bottom of the tower, which is now set aflame. You've got the Uzi. Who got the Uzi? Does Todd have the Uzi now?
How does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Todd's now armed to the teeth.
Good.
Dear.
I'm pointing at Craig to put Diego down.
Okay.
Put him down,
you
Diego. There, Craig.
You are out in the open now. I mean, you're still
That's
behind
fine.
the walls for
This
now,
is my
but
priority.
there is the threat of the you know.
Presuming they're going to be occupied with the massive red glowing ball for a little while.
I think that will certainly draw some attention. I should also say that well, what's the point? What does that do? It releases a big radio wave, doesn't it? Ah, yes. It's back. So whilst you're threatening,
Can I shoot it?
you can plant one in this droid and probably have it come crashing down. Just well, I'll say it's just outside the fence. Right, threatening Craig. What are you shouting?
I'm
Tom?
trying to put Diego on the ground and step back.
My eyes are now fully open by this point. I just turn to him and say, "I never liked you, you little shit."
I unload.
And I'm gonna-
Hey, did anyone just hear that just now?
I heard what this bitch just said about my son.
No, I'm talking about
I'm
some weird
awesome.
animal noise, boys.
We'll be able to hear it soon. I want to shoot Diego whilst Diego is in Craig's arms.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'm running away. By the way, I'm trying to run.
That's fine.
out
I'll
towards
shoot.
the-
I'll shoot.
Are
Craig
you
if that's
running
the-
with Diego?
I'm running with Diego to try and get back into the jungle, so we're safe from the flyy boys.
You just dodged the spray of bullets as they fly over your head.